Hey guys, today we're going to be drawing some cute bubble tea. I'm using an iPad Pro with the Procreate app. Now you don't need this to follow along. You can use a white sheet of paper, a black marker for outline, and markers and crayons for coloring in. So I've gone ahead and I have created 3 layers: the outline layer, the sketch layer, and the color layer. Now the outline layer is where we're going to use our markers to do the outline, and the sketch is where we're going to be sketching the picture initially, and the color is for us to color in. So the first thing I'm going to do is enable my grid. So I'm going to go to my settings, go to drawing guide, and just check mark that. And the reason I want to do that is because we're going to be drawing some symmetrical shapes, and I just want to make sure that I'm not doing anything crooked. Now, if you're using a piece of paper, you don't have to use this. You can just freehand draw. It's totally fine. So let's start off by drawing our cup. We're going to select a black with the sketch marker and the HB pencil. And if you're on a piece of paper, just grab a pencil. So the cup starts, let's say right around there, and it's going to taper down. I'm going to do a little rounded bottom. And it's always great to sketch with a pencil, because if you make a mistake, you can always erase. All right, so let's draw the rim. And then let me just fix this part. Okay, and then we can do the top part, which is a dome. Then we're also going to leave a little opening for the straw. And now for the straw, let's do an angle. Straws are really thick for bubble tea because the tapioca has to fit through it. And then we can do the eyes up over here because the tapioca is going to be at the bottom. Then we can just freehand the tapioca. All right, so now we can start outlining. I'm going to go to my outline and select my brush. And if you're on a paper, you can just go and grab a black marker. Let's see how thick. That is very thick. Okay, so let's try this one. And then we can draw the eyes. And if you're using Procreate and you want a perfect circle, all you have to do is draw your circle. And with another finger, just hold the canvas or just tap the canvas and it becomes a perfect circle. And then I just also want to draw a reflection. So I'm going to do 2 small circles. Okay, and then we can just freehand the tapioca. So let's get rid of our sketch layer. I'm gonna uncheck that, and you can erase your pencil marks if you're on a piece of paper. And I'm also gonna get rid of my grid. And this is what we're left with. So let's draw the tapioca, and in the same way that I did the circles for the eyes, I'm gonna do the same for the tapioca. And we're gonna do the reflection also on the left. And then we can color them in. All right, so let's color in the rim. So let's go into our color layer, and I'm gonna select a gray because I want it to be really neutral so that when I pick my bubble tea color, it's gonna pop. And bubble tea straws usually come in a variety of different colors. So for mine, I'm gonna choose a pink. It's a really light pink. And because half of the straw is inside the dome, I'm gonna select a darker shade of this pink, just to give it a little bit of depth. Okay, so now the fun part has come. We get to pick our bubble tea flavor. So my personal bubble tea flavor is chocolate milk. And there's so many different ones. There's passion fruit, there's taro, there's green tea, there's mango, and there's strawberry. So I'm gonna pick a light brown, And the only thing you have to do is just make sure you leave a little white area here for the reflection. And then you can color the rest in with whatever flavor you've chosen. And one more thing is we want to make it look like there's a little bit of depth in the drink. So we're going to choose a darker shade of that drink color. And we're just going to do something like this. So whatever color you've chosen for your drink, just choose a darker shade. Then I'm also going to be doing that with the rim and with the straw. So to choose that color of the rim, I just got to click on the square, tap on the gray. So I'm going to choose a darker shade, do the same thing here. And then for my straw, click on the square, tap, choose a bit of a darker shade, and I'm just going to do this. And last but not least, we got to put a tiny reflection on the dome. So let's select the black again. And I'm just going to choose a slightly smaller brush. And then also on this side. All right, guys, there is your cute bubble tea.